I'm going to be showing you how to set up a Padlet to introduce your fractions unit. So once you've registered for a new Padlet account, which is free, there's a paid version, but for what we'll be using it for, you can just use the free version. Once you've set it up, to begin, you'll go to the top right hand corner and click on New Padlet. They will assign you a random wallpaper, which you can change on the far right. You can pick any one that you see that you think would be appropriate for the content that you're teaching. So for this, I'll just pick notebook. And then you also have your layout, which is freeform, grid, or stream. And that means as the students contribute, their comments will be placed either in a grid format or a stream format. So I'll just keep it as freeform. At the very top, you can change the title to fractions. And then at the very bottom, you'll change the URL to something that's related, so fractions, and you'll just share that whole URL with your students so that they can access it. Once they have the URL, they don't need to have Padlet. They can just click on the URL and it will take them right to this page. And then to begin, you can double click anywhere on the page. Oops. Just double click anywhere and you can write your question. So for example, what is a fraction? And I'll be sure to write my name as well, as I'd like the students to see my example and make sure that they have their names too, because you will not be able to tell who's contributed what comment if they don't put their name. So as the students log on or click your URL and get to this Padlet, they'll start to see everyone else's contributions, and so will you. If you see one that's maybe not appropriate, you can always click on the top right corner of the box, the garbage can, to delete their post. At the very bottom, you can see some icons there for adding attachments. So students could add a photograph if they see, if they'd like to draw a picture of fractions and take a photo of it, or if they'd like to include their voice, they can do that as well.